With one person, one prize, one great experience. Damian Lillard, averaging towards LeBron James will handle. He is number one in the league in assists, just under 11 a game, number their high school days. Ball tipped at center court, and it's grabbed by Anthony Flick. LeBron takes over. Early matchup has Hood on LeBron, who immediately wants to go to the post and see what he can do here. Gets in deep, powers his way up, and lays it.
Then get back out and close out on Rodney.
Carmelo after missing the three in retreat, but
An assist, those types of looks is what he gets his teammates.
CJ turns, fires over Green, and got a three to go.
Still hot. Something have just been ashamed of yourself right away. That's how I feel, man.
Several times. Coming off the screen.
The aggression, Kevin. The Blazers have yet to have a game where Damian and CJ have each scored 25 points. And I think to combat this front court,
Control it. He's got to tie the shoe. He's late coming back. What happened there is a lob to AD. It gets free off the window. Grabbed by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to McGee to lay it up and in on a violation. I think I might have picked it up and taken the violation because right now he's got to go one-on-one and defend CJ. In low right side, and he'll dump it in and score.
Well,
Danny Green, deadly three-point shooter, will drive it. Then he'll lob up top to McGee for two-hand damage. And we've seen, we're going to see a lot of that tonight. You grimaced over there.
Well,
what'd you see?
Oh, Melo, he had Hassan wide open and missed him because he was looking for another teammate. But it all comes back around to Melo.
And it's McGee getting three early buckets.
Down here as well. So whenever the Blazers go pick and roll and they get McGee out, Hassan can dive in because right now.
Right, goes behind the back, hesitates, ball jabbed away from behind. LeBron poked it free, Green the other way, lobs up top. There's AD at the rim for the two. They count it down to three. And Carmelo turning the corner is bumped in the act. He came back the next night. The second of a back-to-back was quite effective. Ball ripped away from Anthony Davis. Here comes Hood the other way. Outside Carmelo, dips at the knees, elevates, and drills a triple. So on operating, slants in, going to the strong right hand. It is denied by Whiteside.
Oh, big
with a rebuke. And Hood on up the floor comes to Damian Lillard. Lobs on the roll. Whiteside. Two-hand follow.
In the play, you're seeing more connections between the Blazer backcourt and Hassan. Oh, but you don't want to see that connection.
Looking for McGee on the dive, but he's fronted by Whiteside. Hood joined by Carmelo to defend. Davis spins away from pressure late. Picked up on a switch by McGee, who's trying to contain. Now Kentavious Caldwell-Pope will come to double. Nasir Little is in. Slides over to Simons for three. Got it. And goes through on his first pitch of the night. LeBron into the paint. Jump stops. Outside Caldwell-Pope. Picked up by LeBron. Dave hesitates in the left hand, waits for Whiteside to screen.
Nice.
Between two defenders on the roll, goes left-handed up and in.
That's really good basketball. The right hand.
Dame 3 assists. Don't leave LeBron. Step back jumper from the baseline. Grazes the iron. Hood comes up, slumping to the floor. And he got clipped. And looks like he's holding the left hand.
Remember last game, Kev.
Lakers a lead at 2. Blazers shooting 56%. Down the left side comes Damian, being ridden by Davis. Out to Azonia. Floater off the window, up and in.
I like the mindset. Could have been an offensive foul, it looked like. Might have got Scal.
Bazemore operating. He leans in on contact and banked it in. But Davis has other ideas. It's volley. Dame had a crack at it. Then he gets hit in the head. Rondo brings it the other way. Kuzma in transition. Nestles in a triple, and the Lakers. Already a physical game for the Blazers. Bazemore into the lane. Nice crossover, but stumbling a little bit. Davis got a piece of that one and flutters off the window. AD will field it. Fires to Rajon Rondo. He'll usher it to Daniels on the run, and he drills a three for the Lakers. Injury racked you. Backing down Davis. Drop step spin. That's the second time tonight he has done that. Spun from that right to Howard. 14 to shoot. LeBron will take it back. Bazemore shows it. Whiteside sprints out on him. He knocks down.
LeBron would rather you come run and defend him than leave him wide open for that mid-range shot.
CJ into the lane, gets by 2. Defending LeBron James. They do about each other in high school. LeBron gets him in deep. Back
more year, Melo's junior season. Been friends ever since.
Pass inside. Boy, he threaded a beauty in there, didn't he?
He would all into his hands.
Whiteside with 10 early. Rondo left open momentarily. The board cascades to LeBron, who throws a bullet cross court. And there he is again. By 10. With 3 minutes gone by in the second. Simons outside, blocked. Grazes iron. And Rondo will take it. LeBron outside, trailing for a triple. LeBron James shooting 30. Caruso off the ball, watching Damian. And then he steps into the passing lane for a pick. Caruso, a 3-on-1 break to the glass. I mean, Howard is not leaving the paint. He's going to give you that anytime you want. In the corner, Kuzma knocks down a triple. This is a guy. And lead it here by 19. Damian trying to get separation. Floats a deep one over from Tolliver. Keeps it alive to CJ. Blazers bring it out of backcourt. Trailing by 13. A man ahead. Bazemore cruises to the cup. Beautiful. Hondo's already planted a couple of threes here in the quarter. We'll bring it out of backcourt. You got to be leery of him. Then they send Davis in low where he can attack.
Get down there and help with the rebounding.
CJ the other way. Getting a little space on Green and stepping back from the elbow. The Blazers. Davis mid-block. Facing up on Tolliver. Maybe he likes to go to the baseline. This time with the left hand. 7 of 10 shooting.
The Blazers showing help, but not the all-out double team. Good answer from CJ. 2 in a row. Good play from AT.
Tolliver intercepts, and then Rondo gets it right back. And setting up AD for 3 and more. On the closeout, Tolliver makes contact.
Serious Dots might blow a gasket because he felt like on the steal, the ball
with a deflection.
That time the Blazers don't wait. They send the double team right away.
CJ marches right up the floor and make it a 10-point lead. I beg your pardon. Caruso a triple. And with 2:06, Danny Green, all defense for several years in his career. Scal, the fall-away hopper, got it. Labissiere fronted on the post by Bazemore. LeBron trying to get open, gets space, but under the rim, he's in deep. He turns, goes straight up, laid it in, knocked to his knees, and a foul. Whiteside outside screaming, and here's Dame again drawing the double, eluding as he redirects into the lane to lay it up lefty. Davis trying to get down to that left side, does, rolling in deep and then laying it in. So smart, read that one beautifully. He loves that left block. Here's a lob inside. Blazers get an easy bucket. There's the backhander, actually, Davis. Lillard to step back from 3, nestles it in. That may be the top. Caldwell Pope flashes it on the block, finds Green in the corner. Danny Green has been doing it alone.
For the Blazers were the closeouts because you have to help on several different Lakers and then get out. Damian.
LeBron off the screen, hesitates, looks at the rim, and just powers up on Whiteside, climbing the ladder. CJ up top, draws AD out. Leaving Carmelo to go to work on Green. On a fall-away hopper, mid-post. LeBron stepping outside, and Zonia trying to close out. They got hit on it, immediately get it down the floor to Davis with LeBron handling. And another 3. 2 in a row for LeBron.
Breaks out at a game, Lebanon, I believe it was, and then he just went to the locker room, never came out, back onto that court.
LeBron 18. Dame the other way, shuffling his feet, gliding in, slanting away, falling away off the contact from
this third quarter, Kev, I think symbolic of what Damian is thinking. It just might have to be for him, at least in the next few games. You got guys dropping, injuries. He's going to try.
Dame trying to shake Caruso. Now Davis steps up, guides him into the double take. This is the reverse over LeBron, but Kentavious Caldwell both triggers and misses. Ball ping-pongs into the hands of Davis. The cutter is Kentavious Caldwell Pope, and the guy who just threw the hammer down was Anthony Davis. Simon's in now with Quinn Cook defending him. Anthony drills the 3. Boy, it's been Davis with it up top. Looking at Kuzma, who's been quiet. Instead, he'll steer one up himself and drop it.
It's not bad deep.
In deep, Whiteside turnaround, blocked by Davis. 103-84, 2:29 left third quarter. Dame puts his head down, rumbles into the lane. A high runner off the window, up and in.
The possession. Ooh, so fast.
Between defenders, flicks to Simon, saves it to Bays, raising for three, got it!
That play had to end Bays.
1.5 left, third quarter. They dare Davis to shoot, and he does. The three is good. Contact with Caruso. Plucked out of the air by Kuzma, pitches to AD. He was going to windmill that one. He's upended by Bazemore. Down goes Davis, and a foul.
Ooh.
And a technical foul issued to Terry Stotts, who may get kicked, and he does. Stotts had had enough, and he is teed up by Trey Maddox, and Terry Stotts wicked hot. And in the meantime, Anthony Davis is down at the... Anthony Davis jabs, recoils, and then into the lane. Labissiere read it beautifully. 110-91 count, 6 seconds left in the quarter. Damian hesitates, beats the Labissiere, beats the clock with a two-hand jam.
Good pass, good thing.
A lot of frustration, I'm guessing, involved. Here's Lillard turning the corner. Ian under, reversing it up over to White. Opportunity at three. Hezonja drives him into the paint. Double outside of Hezonja to make that Kuzma for the three. Not James redirects, comes off the screen of Howard in deep. Backing down on Hezonja. Drop step to the inline. Powers up and laid it home. James Handler off the screen. Gives to Kuzma. Comes to within 17 feet and drills the jumper.
From his own teammate.
Spins away from Hezonja, forces up a shot and banked it in over Whiteside.
His contract is still not guaranteed. He signed one of those non-guaranteed deals over him.
Wow. 59 tonight. Into the lane, Damian. Fires outside, CJ at three. His cast is good. So 20 or better is imperiled tonight with 6:47 to go in the game. Kuzma spins, reaching was Bazemore, and Kuzma cat quick. Lillard coming off the series of screens, slipping the pick is Whiteside barreling into the...
He also said with his assist, he could have played at Princeton, in the Princeton offense.
Howard, an offensive... you take nothing for granted, but again, those are games you gotta get. Just to stay here in the hunt and early. Last guy to leave the floor. Simons, he likes to be that last guy out there shooting triples. Oh, that was impressive. Or the coaching staff from Frank Vogel, the 46-year-old. Daniels drills a three. Guys with handles. Little gets some run, working on Jared Dudley, who's seemingly ageless. Simon shifts, drives, beautiful left-hand lay-in to finish. He's playing, do you? Maybe.
Things happen in the NBA.
They do. 136-113 Lakers over the Blazers here with 3 seconds remaining. Simons to bring it in bounds. Little got off the jumper and nearly went.